And for that, I need some really beautiful, fresh, sustainable fish. And I'm using leather jacket. This is a leather jacket. You'll never see it with its skin on. It will always look like this. It's got lovely yellow fins. And this is probably one of the most underrated fish. I spoke to a fisherman recently who said he thought this was the lobster of fish. And it's one of the cheapest fish you can buy. It's like $7 a kilo. So very well worth learning how to fillet it, because you'll never find it filleted. And when you see the bones, you'll know why you'll never find it filleted. To fillet it, you take a little sharp knife, not necessarily flexible. And if you look here, you'll see there are two bony parts that you can feel, there and there. And you cut in front of them. And this won't be the most beautifully filleted fish, but we're not going to worry about that too much, because we'll keep the bones. As you can see in the bowl there, I've got some trevally bones. We'll do the same with this. We'll keep the frame and make stock from that. So we'll get 2 meals out of the one fish. So you go to the tail end, find the bone underneath. And the reason that you don't get these filleted is because they've got really bony sort of knobbly bones. Actually, I'm going to go this way. Slip your fingers down here and run the knife. So you don't have to be expert in any way to do this, but you do have to be careful of your fingers. Keep following the bone down here. And then go the other side of the spine. Turn it around. And do the same on the other side. And the beauty of this fish is that its bones run down the middle of it. So they're actually very easy to extricate. So there is our fillet, not too bad considering. Take it and flatten it, and you'll feel, if you run your fingers down the centre, you'll feel little bones down the middle. You just simply take your knife on one side, and you don't worry if you lose a little bit of the flesh, because it really doesn't matter. The bit that you lose will go in your stock and enrich your stock. So when you're making stock, it's good to have bones and skin and some of the flesh. And that is the bone. So that goes into my fish frame bowl. And then I've got these 2 nice little fillets. Just check, there's a lovely bone there. We'll get rid of that one. And then if you want to take the skin off, which with this fish you don't, it's very thin at this point, you don't really need to. You go from the tail end, you put your knife down and you pull the skin, not the fish. You don't move the knife, you just pull the skin back. It comes off like that and it goes in a fish bowl. And then you've got a skinned fillet, which is going to make lovely ceviche. And a ceviche is a South American dish of lime-cured fish. So you've got this beautiful white, sweet white flesh. Just slice it up, like that. Put that to one side, and that's what we're going to cure. And I'll do the same with the other one. Now I want to clean up my board, and my top tip for that is using cold water only, so you don't burst the blood vessels of the fish and drive it into the board. Rub it with salt and then wash with lots of cold water and then a bit of soapy water, and you'll have a lovely, clean, non-smelling board. For the ceviche, I've got the chopped fish. So I need some lime juice, chilli, red onion that's finely sliced and then salted, and just rub the salt gently into the onion, and you'll find that it softens and lets go of some of the liquid. And you can discard that liquid and then use the onion. So those have been a couple of minutes, and you'll see that even in a couple of minutes by salting them, a lot of liquid will come out of them. And this will make them softer and a nicer texture, and it takes some of that kind of raw, kind of acrid flavour of onion away. So you can spread this onto a plate, and then lay the fish over the top. This is my trevally. And I'll do the same with the leather jacket. And really, this would feed quite a few people on a nice hot summer's day. This would be a lovely light salad or an entree. You could have it as a main if you wanted to. It sort of depends how much you like it. And I like it. The Peruvian way is to have the fish very quickly cured and to eat it pretty much straight away. You might leave it for 15 minutes, but you're not leaving it for hours. If you look at some ceviche recipes, they will tell you to leave it for quite some time. I've sliced up some very finely some quite hot chilli, and it's really up to you. You needn't use chilli at all, or you can use killers. Depends what you like. I'm going to put about a tablespoon, a little bit more, of coconut cream with lime juice that I've freshly squeezed, and then a good pinch, and my good pinches are often quite a bit more than other people's, of sea salt. So, not fearful of good quality mineral-rich salt, and it will help preserve and flavour and mineralise and make this really delicious. So that's the mix, and you just simply pour that mix over the fish and let it sit for 15 minutes or so. And after 15 minutes, so a little bit of the coconut cream needs to be worked in there, that will be cured enough to eat. So it is basically a raw fish salad that is lightly cured with the ingredients. And then I would serve it with lots of nice big sprigs of coriander. So I think herbs, when you're using them, shouldn't be as a garnish. They should actually be part of the dish, and then you're getting all the benefits. Herbs are highly nutritious and incredibly delicious. And in this case, with chilli, it will help cut through that a bit. So I hope this is a salad that you will greatly enjoy. And if you want more information about classes or anything else that I'm doing, you can go to Food by Holly Davis.